What's up everyone, Coppersan here. A lot of people recently asked me, Coppersan, how do you make mesos? What can I do to make mesos? Can you make a guide, whatnot? Yes, so here we are, today's video, meso guide. So I'm gonna talk a bit about how you can make mesos for every level. So I'm gonna play several characters from level 10 to level 80 to level 100 to level 150 to level 200, and I'm gonna show you how you can make mesos around that level. It's not gonna be super in-depth, but I'm just to give you a general idea of what you can do to earn some mesos. Alright, so let's get started. So here we are on my Flame Wizard, and I just found a monster card. And you might think, wow, Coppersan, that's amazing. Monster cards, you can NPC them for like 10 meso. But you can also collect 10 of these guys and make a minigame out of it. And actually that minigame, you can sell that usually for around 10 to 15 mil, depending on which server you're in. So instead of just dropping it, try and collect these. They don't drop that much though, but if you're low level and you want to get a head start on with getting some mesos, then just go and do that. You can sell them in the auction house. Pretty easy, right? So I got really lucky while trying to find these monster cards. I actually found a Nebulite box. So Nebulite boxes drop random for monsters. I was just lucky enough to find one, but you should always be able to find one if you're just regularly training. So these Nebulite boxes, they actually sell for quite a bit. Let's quickly go to the auction house. So everything that I will sell or find, I will just do it in the auction house because I don't want to buy a shop in the free market. Nebulite box, let's see, these sell for 10 mil. So during the first 10 minutes that I was actually working on this video, I already made 10 mil by finding a Nebulite box. Sweet. So that's just lucky, you know, you have to praise the RNG gods. If you want to, however, make sure that you rely less on the RNG gods, you can also try to reset your inner ability once you reach a bit higher level to make sure that you also get that item drop. So we're going to big spiders right now, but before we are going to talk about big spiders, make sure to complete also the missions because they can reward you spell traces, and you can use those to upgrade your gear later on, which is super important for Star Force and stuff. So right now I'm on my Xenon, he's level 86, I still need to train him for the Link skill. But instead of going to Sand Rats, why not go to Big Spiders? Big Spiders are one of the most important ways you can make money, especially around this level. Because they're familiar cards, they increase your drop rate. And they're super popular by all the high level Maples because they use them to get like more drops from bosses basically. So right now I'm just flying through the map on this Xenon, trying to kill as many as possible. I already leveled up once while filming this as well. I think it took me about 20 minutes to find one card. You can either use those cards yourself to get like more drop rate, and more drop rate means more cards. You can find more cards, and that way you can sell more cards, or you can just sell it right away. They actually sell for quite a bit of meso. Let's go check out how much you can actually sell it for. So there we go. Let's see if a Big Spider familiar. Let's see how much we can actually get from it. Boom, 20 mil. So yeah, like I said, right now I'm filming for about 30-40 minutes. I think 40 minutes working on this video, already made a total of 30 mil. Easy game, easy life. Like that's how easy it can get. So right now we're level 100, and we're going to activate a rune because we're going to go to zakum. So every time you go to zakum, try to activate at least a rune, because then you can of course get more EXP. And yeah, these arms just give so much EXP, you can level up really fast from it. And of course we're going to go kill zakum and get his drops as well. So I think I'm like repeating myself almost every time I do like a video about boss runs or dailies or whatnot. Yeah, bossing is really important, just because like zakum is my go-to place to get potions, or for example, or like every boss actually is. So all bosses drop potions, and usually I just collect like the power elixirs, and I collect all the potions, but I use the power elixirs to just use them as my regular elixirs. So I never buy potions anymore after level 100. I just go kill some bosses, collect the potions, and use those. And actually also I found a cube, which is great because you can use that to get stronger yourself. You can like upgrade your gear and whatnot. It's free. Every boss has a chance. Almost every boss has a chance to drop a cube. And of course you can find zakum helmets and other equipment that you can use to either improve your own character around level 100 of course, or you can just sell those. Alright, and don't forget, you can kill zakum twice a day. So there we go, we just killed him again. And we actually found his spear, which is really nice because we are of course, I want to say Dragon Knight, but that's not what it's called anymore. It's called Dark Knight now. So we're just going to quickly sell everything that we got, except for the stuff that we'll need. So yeah, zakum helmets, you usually don't sell them. You can like fuse them and reuse them again to get even more charm. But since this is just a mule account, I don't really care. But we're going to keep it to make sure that people don't cringe on the video. And alright, so we had 7.6 mil, something like that, and now we already have 9.5, 9.1. So you can make easy money just by selling the potions that you won't use. Easy game, easy life. Now, of course, the main reason you also do bosses is to get stronger. You can collect the Silent Crusade coins to exchange them for spell traces. You can use the spell traces to upgrade your gear, you can like improve yourself. So that's what you use. That's what I usually do at least. Or you can just collect spell traces from certain missions and just monster drops. So once you reach level 125, 130, you should definitely go to Korean Folktown. There's a series of quests here that you can do to get Mesos. So every quest there's a wanted sign in like several maps, and you can just go to these maps. All the quests are like defeat X amount of monsters, and the rewards range from like 700k to 1 mil per quest. Like, you can only do it once, it's not like super amazing, but if you're short on Meso for whatever reason and you just need a quick few mil to survive, then this is definitely recommended. Alright, so there we go, quest complete. Let's quickly check how many Mesos we get. 780k Mesos for free for just killing 120 monsters. Easiest Mesos ever. Well, not as easy as the Nebulite box, but you know, easy. Alright, so we've gotten a lot stronger by this time. You should like have more Mesos, you should be able to kill more bosses, and that's what you should be doing. So instead of just killing zakum every day, after level like 106, go try and kill Horntail and whatnot. Go try and kill Root Abyss bosses. The more bosses you can kill, the more of the drops you can collect, and the more Mesos you can make. Also try to do this on multiple characters as well. Because again, the more characters, like the more times you can do this, the easier it will be for yourself. And yeah, I forgot to to actually film the drops. I thought my recorder was running, but guess what? It wasn't. So one of the more important drops from bosses is cube fragments. So cube fragments you can actually sell for quite a bit of Meso in the auction house as well. Usually around 1.5 million each. And yeah, I just found 2 already because from doing Horntail, and you can just find so many more from doing bosses. Especially Golux actually also drops a lot of these guys. Another way to make Mesos is to go to the Omega sector. There's a boss there called Flying Saucer Dude, no, Ombleed something. Just kill him. You can kill this boss once a day, and once you do, he has a chance to drop etc. drops, and you can sell those drops for about 100k each. The boss is not very strong. I believe that this team dungeon is about level 180, and the boss shrinks you, which is really cool, by the way. He also drops the Crusader coins, for example, which you can use to get more spell traces and potions, Mesos. Like every single boss does this. It's pretty good. So right, so we found a total of 3 of the Omni blah 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 thingies. So we're gonna sell them for an easy 300k, and you can do this once a day every day. So it's easy money again. Alright, so right now we're level 200. Of course, one thing I actually totally forgot to mention. So while you're playing MapleStory, try and defeat all the elite bosses that you can, because they sometimes drop cubic blades and chaos cubic blades, and you can sell those also for quite a bit of Meso. So right now you can see I already found like a lot of cubic blades, a lot of chaos cubic blades. Sometimes you might also get lucky and the boss monster will drop something else, like a 50% golden hammer, which you can sell for a couple of Meso. So anything you want, really. So the golden hammer sells for about 1.8 mil. That's not that much. That's a bit unfortunate. Well. But let's go and check out how much the cubic blades sell for. So the regular cubic blades sell for about 1 mil each. And the chaos cubic blades actually sell for 15 mil, which is quite a lot. So that's again like super easy money. You can find those just from defeating those elite monsters. They're really easy to get. Once you've completed your 5th job, you'll be able to go to the Arcane River, and there you can also find node stones. Node stones are used to unlock 5th job skills, but you can also sell those. So you can usually sell those for around 90 mil each, which is a great way to get Mesos on higher level if you don't of course use them yourself. And of course our friend Golux. So Golux has a few great ways of making Mesos. First up, he's a boss, so he drops a lot of like cube shots and whatnot. Plus he can drop these coins which you can trade in for scrolls, which you can use to scroll and sell Golux gear. And sometimes if you're lucky, I was very unlucky this time, he also drops like belts and whatnot that you can also sell for around 20 mil each. So during this video, like if you count everything, I think I made around 50 mil in about 1 hour. I was a bit lucky with the drops, but that's how easy it is. That's really how easy it is. You can just... So what I definitely recommend is hunting those big spiders, trying to get lucky, and just go train, go play MapleStory, and you should progress naturally and get more Mesos along the way. So that's it for my Meso guide today. I hope this was useful for you. Thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow.